Love, a maternal love for a child, a feeling of warm personal attachment or deep connection, the feelings I have for you. The power of love has been written about, talked about, and defined for thousands of years. Love is one of the most powerful emotions that human beings can experience. It can drive us to do things that we would never consider doing. Love can make us sleep without looking and make decisions without thinking of the consequences. The bonds of family love are some of the strongest connections of our lives. They are found universally across the world in all cultures. The complexities of love leave people with different impressions. What is your definition of love? The birth of a child is one of the most remarkable experiences that can occur in a lifetime. Being able to bring another living, breathing human into this world that is made of the same DNA that we possess is one of the miracles of life. The maternal tie between a parent and a child helps bond the emotional connection of love that comes with creating a family. We know that parents will go to whatever lengths necessary to protect and provide for their defenseless individual. The love of a partner can also take on this intensity and feeling that is indescribable to others who have never loved. It's not a love that comes with genetic ties, but love that is built and earned with trust. We want to fix things for them and right wrongs for the fear of losing them. Nothing is keeping the two people together, only the will and power of love. Love is a common influence that drives humanity into often making blind decisions in the heat of the moment. The authors of the books, A Thousand Splendid Suns, Screaming Loud and Incredibly Close, and The Road, share the common theme of the significance of love in their characters' lives. Even though each author contributes to the theme differently, we still see examples of deep love in each of these selections. However, we also see many characters blindly making decisions in the name of love without thinking about the consequences their choices will make. In A Thousand Splendid Suns, we see many examples of love causing blind decisions to be made. For Layla, it happens when she accepts the marriage proposal of Rashid. She does not marry for love, but for the need of protection for her and Tariq's child Aziza. The character of Miriam kills her husband Rashid to save Layla's life. She loves her as a daughter she never had, and much more than the abusive husband she kills. However, in the heat of the moment, and for the protection of Layla, Miriam is ultimately killed and she takes the blame for the murder. She gives her life as an ultimate sacrifice so Layla, Aziza, and Salamai may be free. Hosseini also shows us love in this novel through the act of forgiveness. Miriam's father continues to care about her even after he abandons her at a young age for a socially acceptable family. After trying to talk to her at Rashid's house, her father hoped for her return to him until his death. His letter states, "I will be waiting. I will be listening for your knock. I will be hoping." Layla feels this love as she is given the box from Miriam's father that he has saved for her. In the last literary example, The Road, we see love demonstrated in the form of hope for the future. In the post-apocalyptic novel, the father does the best he can to keep his son safe and strong. He takes many risks for both of their lives, and from going to the abandoned farmhouse in search of food and shelter, to not being aware enough that they were being followed and have their things stolen from the cart. Here, though, the reader is often able to see through the blind decision-making. Because we know that the father already knows that he will die, his love provides the fuel for making it as far as he can down the road for the son before this happens. He always puts his son's needs before his own down to the last can of peaches. The father instills in his son that his love for him will continue even after death. "You have my whole heart. You can talk to me and I'll talk to you. You'll see." His self-sacrifice and love comes full circle when the boy is found by a family who takes him with them on their journey down the road. We also see evidence of love influencing our spontaneous decision-making in the real world. A mother rescuing a child from a raging river or burning fire is done out of love. A parent does not think about themselves in these situations. They have only one thing in mind, and that is the safety of their child. They don't think about drowning themselves or a building collapsing on them. They are focused, determined, and love drives them forward. There are many factors in life and literature that can cause people to make spontaneous decisions that are not well thought out. The characteristics of greed, deceit, and lack of judgment that often come with the perception from others that the individual got what was coming to them. However, with real-life events and with characters and books that we enjoy, when people make decisions based on love, regardless of the outcome, we stand up and applaud. My definition of love is seen as choices made, even in blind faith, to do what we think is right because we do it out of love, out of hope, and out of forgiveness for those who mean the most to us in our lives.
You stay alive, no matter what occurs. I will find you. No matter how long it takes, no matter how far. I will find you.